like you're walking on the beach together, facing us for just a little bit. That's perfect. All right. So first of all, it's nice to have a really nice dressed up couple. Not everybody's dressed up, guys, so you guys look nice. And there's people watching. They've been tuned in probably for a while. If you want, you can acknowledge them. Just look in that back camera and give everybody a wave. Thanks for waiting, guys. I'm running a little bit behind today, so. Cody, Lynn, before I have you say your marriage vows, would it be okay just to say a few brief words about commitment? Okay. So it's so easy, I really believe, for us to meet plenty of people in our lives that promise to call us, promise to do things for us, and I think we still want to believe that people are going to follow through, do what they say they're going to do. It doesn't happen, obviously, all the time. Sometimes we wait, and they don't follow through. So, how long have you guys been together? I'm sorry, Cody.
Almost 7 years. 7
years. So you guys already know a lot about commitment, but I think the commitment is when we're asked by our loved one to do something that's very important to them. Some days we don't want to do it, but that's a commitment when we don't want to do something. I think, though, that moment when we don't want to do something can always really serve as a perfect reminder for us to remember how much we love our spouse, that we're at least going to try to see things from their perspective and then follow through. Still, that's pretty easy for me to say, and it's a lot harder to do when you don't want to do something. But I really believe there's one thing that you can do that makes that decision almost effortless. It's the decision every day just to do something small, kind, and loving for your spouse. So I always say my wife, she'll someone I open doors for. Lynn may be like that or something else, Cody, but just knowing what they love, engaging in those small, kind, daily acts. I think what always happens is you end up with this incredible wealth of kind, loving memories. So on that day, if it doesn't go that well, you can say very quickly, I don't have to be right or wrong. Just get our ego out of the way. Let's get back to a much more positive place. And I believe the people out there watching, one reason they love you guys, they want you to have a wonderful life and marriage together as do we. So in that spirit, Cody, if I could ask you to turn and face Lynn, please, joining both hands. And Cody, I'll ask you to repeat the marriage vows. First to Lynn, we'll begin by repeating, I, Cody.
I, Cody.
Take you, Lynn.
Take you, Lynn.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
For richer or for poor.
For richer or poor.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
And then I'll ask you now to repeat those same vows to Cody. We'll begin by repeating, I, Lynn.
I, Lynn.
Take you, Cody.
Take you, Cody.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
For richer or for poor.
For richer.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
All right. So then, can I take your flowers for just a moment, please? Thank you. And Cody, if I could have you take both little wedding bands, and if you leave the box right there, keep your hands free. Okay. So as you place Lynn's ring on her left hand, ring finger, and repeat to her, with this ring.
With this ring.
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Lynn, as he placed Cody's ring on his left hand, ring finger, and repeat to him, with this ring.
With this ring.
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Cody, I'll have you stand right here, Lynn, right beside. Cody, if I can give you that flame as a symbol of your life, and stepping a little bit closer to Lynn, and as a symbol of your life. And to everybody watching this evening, I'm going to ask them to light the unity candle together as a symbol of the bond that they'll share all throughout their lives as a family and within their marriage. And Cody, if you'd place your arm around Lynn's waist, nice smiles for Natalie. Okay, place those right back. Move those back and step right back to the center, please. And joining both hands once again. The Apostle Paul expressed love by saying that love is patient, it is kind, that it is not jealous, love doesn't brag, it's not arrogant, does not act unbecomingly, does not seek its own. It doesn't take into account for those moments when we feel wrong, suffered, or misunderstood. But love bears all things, believes all things, and hopes all things, and endures all things. And that passage was continued by saying that love never fails. So Cody, Lynn, as you remember to apply those principles of love, respect, and commitment every day, you're going to do that, right? All right, absolutely. Wonderful. I'm sure we're going to find what everybody wants to find is that love is never going to fail you both. So those who now have joined together, let no man put asunder, for as much as you have consented before God and our witnesses watching this evening, and now pronounce your husband and wife. And Cody, you may now kiss your wife. Congratulations, guys. Absolutely. My pleasure. Best wishes, Lynn. You guys have a wonderful life together. And Cody, you're going to offer your wife your arm. All right. Keep those nice smiles, guys. And hold on just one second. To everybody watching this evening, I'd like to introduce for the very first time as a married couple, Cody and Lynn.